I'm executive director of the Office of Community Engagement, which means that we manage everything from the Community Engagement Center, which is our forward-facing entity for the community to interact with University of Maryland, Baltimore. And then we also have initiatives, how do students volunteer, how do faculty and staff engage in the community, how do we as an anchor institution buy and hire locally. So all of those initiatives are managed out of our office. I have a great team. Half of us live somewhere in the Southwest Partnership neighborhoods on our team. So that goes a long way for us in terms of work life, but it also goes a long way in terms of the community we're serving. We are also a part of ourselves with our families. So that's pretty unique as well. We are a young family, and we had a budget that we needed to stick to. But we also had visions of entertaining and having parties and really wanting to grow into our house. And so when you look at all of the neighborhoods that are adjacent to downtown, we didn't have a budget that was going to give us the size of house that we wanted to move to a huge house in Federal Hill, for example. And so really when we looked over here, the value was where we needed it to be. And the neighborhood is truly diverse, and that's something that we really wanted for our kids, especially growing up downtown. Families of all races and religions and international families. So really it's a small melting pot in this part of the city, and we really valued that. It's just a beautiful house on the inside and out. And so making it our home has been fun and, a struggle at times, because where do you begin? It needs a lot of work. But you have to make that fun and understand that it's not going to happen overnight, and you just do project by project. And depending on where you are in the home buying process and what you have the capacity to do yourself versus what, you want to hire someone to do, all of these houses are kind of a small adventure depending on what you find. And so if you're up for that, not to say that there aren't move-in ready houses, in every neighborhood, of course there are. But that's what we loved about this house, that it was historic, beautiful, old, solid bones, but also we could, add to it because, again, it was in our budget. We weren't overextended on a mortgage, so we could make it more of a home the way that we wanted it to be. Now we have the Lyon Brothers Building, Carter Memorial Church, St. Peter's Adult Learning Center, and all of these people walking around utilizing all of those entities, and the addition to the cafe that is public facing. So the amenities are growing, and that also is why we felt like it was a good investment, to be honest, because neighborhoods that are growing like that often are a good bet. The fact that our Live Near Your Work program is targeting all income levels for the university is really important to note, because we want all of our employees to have home ownership on their resume. And through this program, now home ownership will be in the reach of all UMB employees that might not have been without this added incentive. And for our neighborhood, that is fabulous. No matter how much you earn, the more homeowners you can have on your block, people taking pride in what their front door looks like and their flowers in the summertime, that is really an added value to the community at large, not just to us as UMB employees.